here to have the backup. There goes that.
All right. I guess I'll do the honors, Jessley.
Okay.
I'll kick us off. So we got KJ and Anna, and then we also have
Ani.
Oh, Anna and Ani.
I love it. You can always see more people in there. You got to. So I go. Okay.
I love it.
I should put my iPad so we show everybody at the same time. Night out, always turning heads with me. Night out, tell nobody what we do. For me, you adore me. Yes, we both got
Terrence had his baby. Crystal.
Yeah.
Terrence had his baby today.
Who?
My brother Terrence, who's the song this is.
Yep. Oh, nice.
Oh, congratulations.
I know, right?
Is everyone single?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm single.
I am single and dating someone special.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, are we good to go?
Yeah, you're live.
Oops.
Yay.
What up?
Yeah. What up, though, everybody? We're back.
Hello.
Wow. So, welcome, everyone, to our show. Tonight's topic is quarantine dating, or lack thereof.
Or lack thereof.
Yes. You know, what you doing? Are you dating? Are you popping off and everything? But, before we get started, I am Christy Mack.
And I'm Berkeley.
And we are
Kloset Conversationz.
Woo, woo, woo. All right. So we getting it together. So, okay. So we have our special guests for tonight. Some of our singles, they mingling a little bit, and all of that, doing their thing. And
quarantine.
They are quarantine dating. So introducing Anna. She's single. She's single, and she's also dating someone special. And then we also have Ani.
Hello.
She's also single. Hey. She's also single, ready to mingle. She's gonna tell us some of her little stories.
Right.
And then we have our handsome only male gentleman, KJ.
Hey, ladies.
Hey.
What's going on?
So AJ is single as well. So like I said, our topic is, the quarantine dating, or, lack thereof. And, are people really out here, dating? And if so, how y'all doing it? And, are y'all doing it? Or y'all just, are y'all just talking on the phone, or what? What's up? So
yeah, what's up, Anna? You started off, honestly. You got the special frame.
Yeah. Come on, Anna.
Right.
What you got for us?
Okay. That's cool. I started first. A gentleman that I met about 2 months before all this craziness happened. And actually, I think that even though we break quarantine by seeing one another, I still feel like this is helping us get to know each other better, because now we're forced to do more personable, like we go on picnics, we talk on the phone all day like we're teenagers. So I feel like versus if we were still having our busy schedules going on when everything was normal, But I feel like we're doing like really good with this, minus all the confusion and sadness going on. The quarantine is good for us. If that makes any sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Okay.
So you knew him before the quarantine, huh?
Yeah, but not long before. Maybe about a couple months before.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all get to do like real dates, like
we went on real dates, and then when all of this happened, the quarantine and the lockdown started, then we started doing other things. Like now we go on walks all the time, and sometimes we just drive around for hours.
Yeah, but I'm saying that y'all get to go on real dates. That's what my grandma would call like a real date. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all really get to know one another. Like just driving around.
So we're going
to know each other.
That's what grandma called courting.
Yeah, y'all courting. Y'all really get to know each other.
That's right. They quarantine courting.
Yeah, we're going on real date.
You gotta like somebody to go ride in the car and go walk in the park and all that shit.
Straight up.
I like him a lot.
I like you a lot.
And he's easy on the eyes. So that makes it
Oh, look at you.
Oh, do tell.
Yeah.
that makes it a lot better.
Oh.
And quarantine, you get to eat, have a lot of sex.
Yeah.
So you've been getting it in then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, getting it in.
Getting it in.
Okay. I'm jealous. Nice.
And he's a little younger than me because I normally go for the older men. But I'm his age because we have fun.
Okay.
Wow.
So Anna, are you in your 20s, 30s?
I will be 30 June 21st.
Oh, okay. So he's still in his 20s.
He is 26.
Woo.
Oh yeah, he's rocking your world.
All right. So we won't say you cougar, but you meow. You meow.
Right.
A little something. I put a little auntie on him.
Okay.
I make him a few dishes. I make him a few meals. I be like, yeah, them young girls weren't making you that.
Right.
Yeah.
And you still cool enough to do a TikTok video with him,
Still cool enough. Yeah. Still cool enough. We actually had this thing. We like dancing in the living room together. We do that a lot.
Oh, yeah, they courting. They really courting out here.
Yeah.
That's real cute.
We do that a lot, which is it really gets the juices flowing dancing in the living room.
Yeah.
Oh,
You better
damn.
do
Okay.
it. You better do it.
Wow.
Get it.
Mm-hmm.
Get
I
it.
love it.
Yes. I love it. That's
Wow.
good.
So what about Ani? Ani, what's going on with you and your relationship status?
Relationship status is single. I've always believed in single till married. How my taxes go. We can do a few, and right now I'm just at a household. But as far as my Mr. Fixer-Upper, that's what I call my status,
Okay.
Mr. Fixer-Upper. So those things is just like, it's a relationship because when we hang out, it's very intentional. We're focused on each other. We do what we got to do to appease one another. And then we can be going and out of them, It's just mating season without producing anything.
There you go. Practicing.
There you go. Right.
Practice
No,
makes
literally,
perfect.
but low key, it literally be maintenance season. It be that time where it's like, okay, I'm not busy enough to make time for this today. Like,
right.
Today is the day.
Gotcha.
And we're gonna make time. And we're gonna be intentional with this time. But right. And of course, as JB knows, I don't mind a daddy or uncle. So yeah, I go to a daddy or uncle,
So like, what is your age preference?
My age preference, ideal, I would say mid Mid-40s is okay, but right now I'm tangoing with the early 50s.
Damn, with the early 50s?
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I ask how old are you?
I'm 30. I just turned 36.
Oh, okay. Well, happy belated
Yeah.
birthday.
Thank you. 420 was my birthday. JB,
420.
celebrated for me.
Okay.
So yeah, and it's not that I look for the age of early 50s. It's just for whatever reason, black don't crack. And so when they approach me, when they approach me, it's like, oh, sir, okay, sir, sure, sir.
Says, sir.
Why not, sir? And it just kind of flows and does what it does.
Nice.
Okay. That's what's up.
Destination is on your left.
So the double A's, we ain't gonna have no,
who's driving and has their navigation running in the background?
Right. That's the other eye.
It's all
Right.
She cut it off. That was my friend driving. Sorry, she cut it off.
They don't know where they're going.
To the D.
Hey, I seen something on the internet. It said, if a girl needs to use her GPS to get around, then she'd keep her. Pretty much, like she ain't hoeing around and like she don't know them streets like that.
Right.
Oh wow.
No, rule 101. Take your girl to your friend's house. If she auto connects to the wireless, fuck that bitch.
He's auto connects.
Connect to the
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
I heard that has happened. That's fucked up.
Like, why do you know the Wi-Fi code? All right.
Right.
Oh, you connected before. Okay.
Right. What had happened was, it's always one of those.
What had happened was I was in the driveway and no.
Right. So guys, Key.
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, who's your boo? Who's your quarantine boo? What you been doing?
That's right.
I did.
Well,
I disconnected to her.
With this like the lady, I'm single too.
Anna, mute your screen, please. Mute your screen.
Mute it.
Mute. Thank you.
I'm single as well, but I'm not seeing anyone right now. How can I put this? I'm having fun.
Okay.
Meaning, I'm talking to several people right now, but not on no player stuff. Just more so on. I'm at home. I'm bored. I like to talk. You know what I'm saying? If you got a good conversation, why not? You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing that.
So it's honest.
But I mean, it is one person I kind of got my eye on, but we see how that go.
Ani asked, was it honest? Is your conversation honest? Are you running game or are you?
Oh no. I speak the truth. Hey, look, I'm about to be 40. I don't got time for lies and shit. You know what I'm saying? I keep on one. You know what I'm saying?
So if Keisha were to ask you, and I'm using Keisha as an example because I see Twitter go crazy about Karen, so we're gonna just leave Karen out of this. But if Keisha asks you, so are you talking to other people? Is it honest for you to say, I mean, yeah? Or is it one of them, you like, nah, baby, nah? Because you're trying to warm up Keisha.
Say that one more time.
So you say you're talking to several people. I believe in serial dating. It's what I label it. I think it's healthy. I think it's supposed to be that way because, I mean,
serial
it's
monogamy.
Like, no, I ain't say monogamy, sir.
I know it all, y'all.
I mean,
serial dating, because that don't mean you having sex.
Exactly,
it's just you're taking the time to invest, to diversify your portfolio, as Wall Street would do. Okay, so
looking for that best return.
There you go. So the thing is, when Corona come, you gonna be fucked up in the gas. But if you got your shit over here in Zoom and then motherfucking Tesla or something, you okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, when Keisha say, "Oh, are you talking to other people?" Would you immediately let her know, like, "Yeah, I am"? Are you being honest and open for people?
What if Keisha ain't the one that you got your eye on? But let's hear about Keisha.
Right.
Now let me tell you this: it's 4 of them to be exact. If you
All
want
right, 4. Well, damn,
Four.
Mari.
From 3 to 5.
You are not
When 1 second.
right.
I am not this talented. More power to you, sir.
4.
and these 4 came about all through the quarantine. All 4 of them. And
I'm not gonna lie. Right now, I'm gonna judge you. I'm gonna tell you you're in quarantine. That's
You're in quarantine. I love it, Dave.
I'm not having sex though. There's no
I was
sex.
just gonna say that. He said he's not having sex though.
He's just talking shit. Or building relationships.
But look, I talked to one. Now I don't really believe in serial dating. I'm an honest guy. I usually only talk to one at a time. But I meet Tiffany, and Tiffany's starting off slow. Ain't really talking about what I want to hear. So it's kind of like, let me just put her to the side because she moving slow. So I meet Renee. Renee, she pretty, but kind of the same thing. Look, I can tell by a conversation, you know what I'm saying, what it's going to be. It don't got to be no dates. It don't got to be no meetups. Like, I got to the point where I can just listen to you and tell what it's going to be. Now, I know, you know, some women been hurt and all that, and, you know, they like to move along a little slower than others, but that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now, to, like, kind of give each one a chance to really come out their shell and see what it is we're going to be. But, yes.
You don't got a shell to come out of, though?
Huh?
You don't got a shell to come out of, Venus?
No, I'm up front 100. Like,
but that don't mean you ain't got no shell.
Huh?
Don't mean you ain't got no shell or no cage.
Oh, no.
Or see, this is the thing, like, so KJ, like, do you have like any insecurity?
Right.
Do you have any insecurity? Because everybody got something, right?
I mean, they say that. Look, I've been confident all my life. I was just explaining this to Keisha. Now, Keisha's the most recent. You know what I'm saying? And I've been a confident guy all my life. The worst a woman can say to me is, no, I'm not interested. And look, I'm going to leave y'all with this. And I'll say this to everybody. There's 169 million adult women in the United States. And it's 162 adult men. You get where I'm going with this?
Right.
Nah, do that math for me. I'm in math 1A. I'm in remedial math. Do that for me.
She said remedial.
Go with all of them.
Dude, it's
one say no.
So what you're saying is it's the Fast Times at Ridgemont High vibe. It's Damone.
Yeah.
You put the vibe out to 1,000 women. You only need one to say yes.
My point is that.
You said something. I mean, we just want to know. Just give us, I guess, an idea of what you said. Like, you put this person over here and this other person over here because I could tell. But you said somebody was gonna be on hold. Like,
right. He's compartmentalizing these women.
But because
what was said during the conversation that during the quarantine, you like, she ain't. I mean, what are you looking for? What did she say to blow that? Because I can talk to anybody during the damn quarantine and run tons of games. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So my thing is this. Everybody, well, the 4 that I'm talking to, only one of them is working right now. Everybody is off pretty much. So my thing is, I get it. A woman say a man should pursue them, and I believe in that. But I believe it also goes both ways. If I'm texting and calling you and you're not doing the same, I'm like, you know what? Let me kind of put you on the side right now. Like, it shouldn't be me calling and texting every day. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I said it, you know what? Let me
tell you.
If I don't call and text, if she gonna text and call me, and guess what? She don't. Now, they respond if I call and text, but they just don't reciprocate. But
this
Keisha,
is the person that's working?
No, Keisha, she good. She good morning. How your day?
You like Keisha.
Right. Because I just knew I made that line up. So Keisha is real for real.
That's what I'm getting. The other 3, Tiffany, Renee, and all them, it's kind of like they pretty and all, but they ain't really saying too much.
I think this is really these girls' names.
Straight
he
up.
He's keeping the names. I
was like, damn, this is too quick.
Hey, Jesse.
I feel like we could,
Alicia.
Right.
We could scroll through his contacts and see
Alicia
this happening.
About 3 Kims.
Right.
Good.
I'm over here like, damn, is he talking about the BX shit or LL Cool J shit or these girls' names?
Did we
I'm
suddenly?
like, damn, we should have remembered
Wait,
his name.
suddenly he's looking for an around the way girl. Like what happened?
There
Like,
you
what?
go, right, Dave.
Nah, he DMX. He DMX right now.
Right.
For sure.
I hope it's not these girls' names, but anyway.
No.
You know, I told you I'd be true, but Keisha got a big old butt, so I'm leaving you.
I'm leaving you. Damn right, Dave.
Renee, hey, what the hell? Damn, I hope
That's why they keep me around. That's the only reason why they tolerate me, because
I'm telling you. So Keisha has her interest. Have you seen Keisha?
Actually, Keisha was over yesterday.
Okay.
Well, what you and Keisha do?
What I'm doing now, table. We actually went and got something to eat and sat at the table and just talked for hours.
That's what's up. So you seem very poetic, talking for hours and everything.
Oh yeah, I love to talk. I can carry a good conversation. That's the thing men lacking today. No conversation.
Right.
Who is this Thomas man?
Who is who?
Thomas Robinson.
Oh, that's my homeboy. What'd he say?
Where'd he go? And who is Krishan?
Oh, we got some more people.
Who's that?
No, they can't. No, they're not supposed to join in. I just sent them the
they're
link.
just watching. Okay.
Yeah, they're just watching.
Then
Okay.
see, I misunderstood. Then send them to fucking Facebook, not Zoom.
Right.
Do you feel like that soon that you would cut the rest of the women off for Keisha?
Yes.
They can still join the conversation if they're on there.
What is the qualifications for cutoff? What do they?
Let me tell them to log
what
on.
do they have to have?
No, I mean, them other three honestly gonna cut themselves off. You know what I'm saying? Because what it is, it's funny. Well, only Crystal probably can contest to this. It's funny when I posted a picture. What was that, Crystal? Yesterday, Mother's Day or whatever, or Saturday. I was going to deliver, the Mother's Day gift.
Yeah.
When I post the picture, now all of a sudden I get texts and saying, "Oh, hey, how your day going?" But prior to that, I ain't even hear from them from days. So it's like they want to be in and out on a time. So I'm just kind of, winging it, but I want to see what Keisha mind at. All right,
so, dude, here's Reality 101, though. Like, quarantine time is weird. Like, even people that I am super close to, I don't check on every day. Like, it's we're in a really, really weird space right now where like you're paying attention to what's right in front of your face, not necessarily what you want to pay attention to. It's like that's a real thing.
That's true. I would agree on that. But people make time for what they want.
Exactly.
Yes, they do.
Yes, exactly.
Baby, if I'm feeling you, baby, I'm calling you every damn day to make sure you're okay. I want to make sure that you're okay.
Right. You're right about that.
People make time. I could be on the toilet. I got to call Dave and check on him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I reply every fucking time. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. I get what you're saying. That, yes, a lot of things slip your mind, but those, I hate to say it, gang, those are for people that I'm not really that interested in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I hate to say that, but I mean, shit, with anybody, like, okay, but
at the end of the day, shit works out the way it's supposed to work out.
Absolutely.
No,
right.
So fuck Tiffany and Renee.
I'm not gonna say that I put everything into a man's hand, but the way I was raised and from my experience, I do put a little more in the man's court because I feel like if a man really wants to see you, date you, be around you, you will know.
Period.
You will know because he would do just that.
Yep.
That's why I tell all of my friends, I'm like, don't press it, girl. If he's not communicating with you and reaching out to you the way that you're reaching out to him, that mean that he doesn't he's not really interested because a man, I don't care, a man can have 8 hustles, 5 dogs. If he likes you, you're gonna know.
I mean, dogs take a lot of time. They do.
I have a dog.
Hell yeah.
They do.
They are demanding little fucking animals. Like
yes. If a man likes you, you will know.
Yep.
Yes, you'll
That's
know.
right. That's true.
So is Keisha only
Absolutely.
dating you?
Well,
During this
I mean,
quarantine?
I asked her, and I said, be 100 with you. Like, if you are dating somebody else, like, let me know. Let me make that decision. You know what I'm saying? If I so-called want to be in competition, or got to do what I got to. She said
Well,
no.
does Keisha know you're in? Does Keisha know
With
she's in
3 people, does she know about all
Yeah,
3 people?
Right.
Does she know that it's
1, 2,
3?
3.
I don't think.
1, 2,
I don't think she
3.
knows that it's 3
Hold up.
though.
She may not know it's 3, but I did say friend. I said I do talk to other people on the phone. That's what I said.
I'm cool with that. I don't feel like you got to disclose your taxes the same way Trump did, and so you ain't got to give all your numbers. But I do
Trump
believe
hasn't
it.
Trump
I do
hasn't
believe
disclosed
it.
shit.
Right.
Right.
He said is, I got
Don't
taxes.
ask
That's
me.
enough, clearly.
Don't ask me. Ask
Right.
China.
Right.
Right. Mm.
Y'all crazy.
So yeah, like Crystal said, right? Everybody is in competition. Crystal, who is your main interest, is in freaking competition. Why don't you just cut the other chicks out? Because they, shoot, they ain't giving you
It's
the time to explain
Keisha.
anyway.
Hey,
It's
don't
Keisha.
listen to
I mean,
JP, man. Don't
It
have
cut
you
him
seen-
out just yet, man.
Wait a
Have you
minute,
seen
hold
Crystal?
up.
Just
Hey,
yet.
hold on. I'm
It's
thinking like, damn.
Keisha.
I'm like,
Sorry.
It's Keisha.
Keisha.
Don't cut him out just yet,
hey, that's what
sir.
I'm thinking. Like, hold
Like
on,
what
Crystal. Like,
Crystal
what's going
said is
on?
what I want to say.
Like, I feel like I have to lean in here.
Oh.
Have you seen Crystal? Like, Jesus fucking
Right.
Christ, the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry, everybody.
I don't compete.
Yeah,
I don't
Like
compete.
Crystal, yes. Like what Crystal said, Keisha is, your main interest is in competition. So, like, why don't you just cut the other 2 chicks? And it's like, yeah, they're not giving
Main
you
interest don't always mean sole interest, though.
Hey,
Oh.
Main interest don't always mean sole
Okay.
interest.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, once again, going back to them taxes, you single till married, my guy. And at the end of the day, it is okay as long as everybody is clear for the most part that I talk to other people. I think it's fine.
It is.
And
I feel
that
like
way.
single. I understand the whole single till you're married thing, but also you have to make sure if it's someone who you really like, you have to make sure you still show her that you're even worthy of being on that level one day.
Right.
You can't just run around like,
Well, it is
I'm
hard.
single, I could do this, I could do that. If it's somebody you really digging, you have to at least put forth an effort to show them, he or she, like, hey, one day we can be this. We can have these titles. We can live this life. You can't just full blown be like, oh, well, I'm doing whatever I want. Because you'll never.
I feel you on that. I'm only using the word marriage because I can respect the institution of it, but I'm not trying to impose that if that's not something he believes in.
Right.
I'm just saying that from my own mind frame. But I do concur with what you're saying in the sense of as far as showing someone. Because what I do believe about the institution of marriage is that some people just want the title but don't know shit about nothing outside of the ring. And so I do believe that you should be married mentally before you just put the ring on your finger. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to rush myself to that if I still have a few other people in my portfolio that's worth a peek, that's worth, a risk in a sense. But if that one person show themselves to hold true and it's like, okay, like I can build legacy or whatever with this person, then put all your eggs in one basket and see what you get.
Well, and this is why, like, I've got a bunch of friends that are into the whole poly thing, and I get it. I understand it. Like, it's hard to find one person that's into everything that you're into and everything that you're about.
Yeah.
I think that's unrealistic anyway. I can't stand when people say, "Oh, they're my everything." What the hell? That's so.
Yeah,
Nobody is your
no, they're
everything,
not.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
they're not.
I can't
Like,
stand when
no,
people say that.
skeptical
I
Dave is
hate
skeptical.
something.
No, they're not.
And another thing that I feel like people mess up is I feel like a lot of people mess up. They forget that they're individuals when they're with someone. Because like right now, even though me and the gentleman that I'm dating, we're still fresh. Everything is still fresh and new. But I like how we'll spend a few days, like we just spent 3 days together. I was over at his place. And now I feel good enough to, go a couple of days before we talk every day, but I feel like I can go a few days without us being in each other presence. And I enjoy that because we have this little routine thing going on now. We see each other for a few days, then we don't. And I like that because first off, I get to miss him.
Yeah.
And
Right. I love that.
also, and even when right now, even though I would like to see him and I'm getting my drink on, so I really would like to see him.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact I have to let him know, even if I have to do it intentionally, that I'm still an individual. I still have friends. I still have a life. So a lot of people put two.
That's a key difference. Do I miss you day to day, or do I miss you when I'm fucking horny?
Right. No, I miss him a lot, but I have to intentionally let him know that I am still an individual because I like my space sometimes, even because I've lived with a man before and I still realize that I like my space. Of course, you can't go somewhere overnight, but I still let the guy that I lived with in the past, he still knew, hey, sometimes Anna's going to go out with her friends or just go to her sister's house or do whatever. Alone, yeah.
They're concentric circles, not overlapping.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's real.
Wow. Yeah. So how long have you guys went without sex ever since the quarantine has started, since March?
Like, when did it start?
Yes. Well, I mean,
well, it was like mine got cut off right then
because the struggle is real.
Figure out I'm a teacher, so we jumped on this online thing, and I'm like, hell, now my energy is being spent there. I'm a mom, and so I just recently pinned mine in. Like, okay, it's mating season. Let's pencil this on the calendar. Because once again, I'm single, so mine is more like my Mr. Fixer Upper. It's like, okay, I'll be intentional. I guess I'll shave my legs this week.
Yeah.
Shave my cho-cha.
Wow.
And
wow.
Bam.
What about the other two? Like what about you, KJ or Anna? Are y'all setting up dates? Y'all gotta set up a pussy appointment or a dick appointment?
I'm a very sexual person, especially if I like someone.
Oh,
so
what's your sign?
What's your sign?
Pardon me?
What's your sign?
When I looked it up, it say I'm on the cuffs of a Gemini Cancer because it's June 21st. Yeah.
Okay, girl.
But I'm open about sexuality and all that good stuff. So when
you like girls,
I'm a little bit, but I know, but not like I like girls like freaky wise. I know that as far as being serious, I only like men seriously.
Okay.
But oh man, okay, I gotta decline this call. Hold on, it's my boo too. Oh man,
it's my boo
too.
Oh man,
he like, no, party over.
right.
Let us talk for a few more minutes.
Wow. Okay, so wait. What about KJ? Do you gotta set up pool nanny appointments or what?
To be honest, I ain't had none since I went to Jamaica, and that was the first week of March. And since then, in the beginning of this quarantine, we didn't know what was really going on.
Right.
So everybody was being extra cautious. You know what I'm saying? Really taking cautious, not going outside, not seeing nobody, not even family. Now, since April, mid-April, now people have let up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You went to your mama, brother, sister, cousin, whoever. And in the midst of that, I don't know. I'm in the field of, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have sex with somebody I'm not really involved with, to be honest.
That's good.
Yeah,
I really don't think no women on, because what's going to happen is we have sex and I get it for my pleasure, and then I go on about my business, and then now she feeling some type of way. So I would rather, pursue something and what's going on. Don't get me wrong. A nigga had them days man, this shit got to give.
Straight up, it's
masturbation.
I was about to say, it ain't. I'm about to say I have fun by myself, but it ain't always that fun by yourself. Okay?
Right.
Exactly.
I've
It's
been having
never
fun
enough.
by myself.
Never enough.
Hey, that's why I'm trying to narrow these four
It's
down.
not. It's not the
He said
same.
Hey.
now the folks. See, now you went
There's something to be said for Clarence Carter,
Thank you.
Clarence
but
Hey, you a fool.
I know.
Now, I know I just
Again,
heard you
that's
say
why they
you're
tolerate me.
trying to nail these four down now. Now you don't want to compartmentalize into trying to nail the four down.
No, I mean, not just
I'm
for that.
listening.
You know what I'm saying? Man, it's tough. Put it like this.
I'm sure.
Ain't nothing like when I'm by myself, I'm cool, I'm calm, I'm content.
Yeah.
But like she came around, she's sitting there, she got to showing me her tattoos a little bit. I'm sitting over here like, like, calm down.
Right.
And she was feeling good. Oh man.
As she was smelling.
If
sweet.
she was showing you her,
Who doesn't want to see her?
If she
Oh,
was-
wait, tats. I'm sorry. There was tats. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
yeah, not tits, tats,
Right.
tits. But it feels like if she was doing that, she maybe was like giving you a nudge. She was giving you a nudge, like, come get this.
She was trying to make
She was
you
probably like,
she wanted to be your corona
right, she's
man.
probably like, right, she probably like, come over here and keep sweat, show me what the sweat hotel do.
Yeah,
Sweat
keep
hotel.
sweating.
To be your corona man.
She was
sir.
ready.
I know when
My Corona. That's what she wanted to be.
She wanted to be the mask.
I know she ain't going
the
nowhere.
mask on. Fuck it.
Right.
And I'm gonna go back to work to June 1st, so hopefully, get a little bit more time in before then.
Okay.
Nice. All right.
Sounds
Keisha for the
good.
win.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it sounds like we all rooting for Keisha at this point.
Yeah.
Go, Keisha.
Go, Keisha. Go, Keisha.
It's hey.
Are you what's the gentleman's name? AJ, right?
KJ.
KJ. Okay. Are you Southern?
Nah, but I get that a lot. She asked me that yesterday too. She like,
I hear it too.
Yeah,
Well,
you kind of sound a little Southern.
Mom is from Mississippi and my dad's from Alabama, so.
Oh.
That's why you like that. Cause it's something about that Southern blood, baby. We just sweet as sugar. We're fuck the white folks, but we sweet as sugar.
Where you from?
Well, I was born in Carolina, but I'm Duval. Jacksonville.
Dude, I love when I have friends over and I'm doing like chicken on the grill, and I introduce them to maple syrup on chicken. They're like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" I'm like, "It's a Southern thing. You don't get it." And they're like, "Oh my god, like, no, you're out of your mind." I'm like, and then they eat it, and they're like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest shit ever." I'm
so good.
Yeah. I have to hold
and
you back.
I
take them up to the next step. Take them up to the next step. They might need to add a little jelly in their grits if they ever get to grits.
Yes.
Jelly and the grit.
I have to try that. I'm a salt and pepper grits girl.
I put sugar in mine.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar doesn't go in grits.
Yes,
not at all.
We can have this debate all.
Not at all.
You know, they always say it's two types of people in this world.
Right.
Hey,
That's right.
My big learning moment of the week. I learned this week that chitlins had a full name. I didn't know that. I didn't know they were. I didn't chitterlings. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea, and I'm like somebody.
That word was too long.
No, so like I went grocery shopping, and they're like chitterlings spice, and I'm like, the fuck are chitterlings? And, like I literally stared at it for a minute, and I'm like, oh my god, they mean fucking chitlins. And what the fuck spice is this?
So wait, who eats chitlins? Any of y'all eat chitlins?
No.
I'm from the South, baby, but I do not do that.
I'm from
y'all
the.
nobody eats chitlins like me.
I'm from the South, and I've dated black girls. Yes.
I've had
my grandmother makes them like twice a year, and I will say this. I've always been too scared to taste them because I'm a texture type of person. So even me touching it, I'm like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
But
now,
I will
you like
say
Jell-O?
this. Yeah, I do. It's weird, isn't it?
See,
But
so
no,
because they're close.
The texture, I don't like it. Just touching it.
The texture, the smell.
Well,
but I was gonna say this though. I couldn't get with the texture, but I will say this: by the time she's done and they're finished, they do smell good.
Yeah, if you don't clean good, some people.
By the time she's done, she puts onions, potatoes. By the time she's done, they smell good.
Crystal, do you
I could never get with the texture.
Do I what?
Eat yours with hot sauce?
Hell yeah.
How could you not?
Yep, I drench it with hot sauce.
She said I drank it with hot sauce.
Again, this is why they tolerate me.
So why do we drench it in hot sauce? Is it to take away the smell? That's what I'm just like.
Well, yeah, I always like if you have to do that.
No, it's just to add a little kick to it to make it. Yeah.
And everybody got that one uncle or cousin who can clean the hell out some chitlins. And I got an uncle named Tater, and he is the chitlin cleaner every Thanksgiving. And I just be like, dog, they need to honor you.
They need to honor you.
I mean, you know, but
like there should be a wrestling belt.
Intestines.
Like he should have a wrestling belt for that.
Straight up.
I work at the. I've been working at the meat market. Yeah, I've been working. Yeah, this season's for them too. Cause my grandma, she don't like them frozen, so she get them during like Thanksgiving season. Because she knows, other than that, they're frozen. And, Jeslie knows I work at the meat market. I've been working there since like 2007. So every year I've seen my fair share of chitlins. But baby, one year they came in and some of them, they still had the booty on it, baby. It messed my mind up.
I mean, what?
Right.
They come. Okay, it's intestines, right?
Yeah,
they send them. They send them to the market already with the booty hole cut off. Like it's just the intestine. But every blue moon.
Crystal be good.
But every blue moon. We get a case in that still has, and it looks like a human booty hole. I'm so serious.
I can't.
I mean
we on this quarantine,
so
I'm telling you,
biochem
we on this quarantine, boo.
There's not an asshole on the planet that doesn't look the same. Like every animal has an asshole.
Everybody got.
I'm telling you.
They all look like it's a circle with an asterisk. That's all of them. That's
it looks like I'm going to tell you though. It looks identical. If someone didn't work at the meat market with me and I showed it to you, you would think that you were looking at a Caucasian woman's ass.
Oh.
It looks
if
like
someone would have told me that
it looks like because they're pink. They're pink.
I'd have been
discussing
the animal kingdom's assholes.
I'm just saying because of the color. It's like a pinkish white color. It looks like a booty hole. It is a booty hole.
It's a Karen's asshole. I got you. It's Karen.
I'm gonna go with all of this in the booty holes. I will make sure mine is clean. Because if the Mr. Fixer Upper ever wants me to go on my belly, I will. But
okay, so speaking of that,
the
best is bend over.
Hey, let's switch topics. So speaking of the booty hole,
no pokage, baby.
Speaking of the booty hole, hey, let's switch topics. Speaking of the booty hole, so speaking of that, anybody getting they salad tossed during the quarantine?
That shit.
No pokage, baby. Just peppermint.
I'm getting a finger from the back. I haven't gotten it licked though, but he does hit me with the finger, and he put in about this much. He put in about this much the other night.
And when she leans back and moans, the look on his face,
and a soft peppermint,
I haven't did a peppermint.
You got to do the blow. Everybody knows that little cool feeling you get with the peppermint. Same feeling.
He has to put the peppermint in his mouth.
Yeah.
In his mouth, or he has to put it in my booty.
Jess,
no, in his mouth and just kind of.
I fucking love you in this entire show. I'm just saying. Just so you know.
Is this 18 or older? What is this? 14-year-old man? We in America, man. I guess it's 13 older. I don't know shit.
Okay.
But
So he puts the peppermint in his mouth, and then
right,
puts
but
it in
it's like right. You kind of just gotta let them kind of take the time, go around that thing, and then do that blow. It'd be like
the soft peppermint.
Do you jump up like that?
Hold on. Like there's the soft peppermint candies that dissolve quickly, and then there's the hard ones that like stay around for a while. Like is there a delta?
You don't need it to last all day. You don't want to feel numb.
Yeah, I want to make sure I have my technique correct. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, get them soft ones. Get them soft ones, Dave. Get them soft ones, Dave.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so wait, have any of y'all ever tried the on Girls Trip, the movie, the grapefruit on the penis?
I've tried it.
No.
It didn't work. It was
Who tried that?
I tried it. It was a disaster. The reason I say it's a disaster is because it's too not only is it messy, but the tartness of a grapefruit. We should have used the orange. The tartness from the grapefruit.
I was like,
it was kind of sour, and then me trying to suck it. It was it didn't work out. And then afterwards,
and then depending on what his flavor is,
yes. And another thing that I didn't like about the grapefruit is that even if you're successful with it and you like it, you can't go into having sex right after because you have to. And woman, with our sensitive vaginas, you can't just stick your grapefruit penis.
No, you can't put acid into acid. That's not how that works.
You can't be calling that acid. It's alkaline down there.
But that kind of messed up the mood because first that wasn't working out, and then even when we were done with that, and we were like, okay, let's get busy with what we know was gonna be good, and we had to stop, wash it. I'm like, yeah, we're not doing that anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like communism. It looked phenomenal on paper, but shit.
I'm done.
Yeah. Wow. Don't get into the fruits and stuff.
Yeah, so
but no, wait. So Jessie,
I do like whipped cream. Yeah, I do like whipped cream. As long as
we're all eating fruit, because when you eat, the more fruit you eat, it goes down in your digestive system.
Pineapple juice.
And your
pineapple juice.
You want to taste it.
And then,
I mean, it's not even doing me any good. I got a 24-pack of pineapple juice in the fridge right here. All the time. Like it just. It's doing me no good. I'm still mixing drinks with it, just in case.
Hold on, Crystal. What about you? You like your booty hole lit?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
The question is, will Keisha like hers? That's the question.
Right.
Will Keisha like hers?
Well, I am Scorpio. Hear me roar.
Okay.
All right.
Enough said.
I seen this meme on Instagram the other day, and it was like two monkeys, right? And it was a male monkey and a female monkey. And so the female monkey, she was bent all the way over. Her ass was up in the air like this, and the male monkey, he had his whole face in her ass. And so the caption was, girl, I don't see how you still talking to him. And then she like, yeah. That's why I'm still talking to that nigga.
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay. So I mean, everybody like different stuff, but I mean, this part of the conversation. So, sometimes
there's not a girl on the planet that says no to "Can I lick it from the back"? Nobody, none of them.
I don't like it yet. As long as you're not too sloppy. I don't like sloppy, but you can always go to my dupe shoot, okay, baby, all the time. You're
sloppy all you want, sir. Sloppy Joe's is always
like sloppy.
Sloppy Joe.
I don't like sloppy. Oh, and while we're and I'm sorry, I don't mean to change the subject, but I want men to know this now.
Let me know.
listen, us when you down there licking the nice cootie cat,
the nice cootie cat.
Focus on the man in the boat.
The lady in the boat.
All that other stuff y'all be doing.
Okay,
nah.
but also let's be clear. The clitoris is not the DJ play button.
Right.
Your clitoris, Dave, or my clitoris?
No, like in general. There's not a woman on the planet that wants to get hit like a fucking DJ's play button in a club. No.
No, I would say no. You can't be rough on it, but if you want us to
not
enjoy
your finger,
it and to
but
come,
your tongue.
yes, and for us to come, because some men get down there. We don't like this. I hate when men get down there and they're like a little cat. They're like a cat licking milk. They're like,
dude, Sam Kinison.
Don't do that.
Sam Kinison.
Don't do that.
Sam Kinison taught me two things. One, make her come twice before she's even sure you have a dick. And two, do the alphabet.
Oh,
do the alphabet.
A, B, C, D, E, F.
I'm so done.
Wow. God, silly. Well, that conversation was very light and happy, and this has been great.
Yes, the Quarantine Chronicles, baby.
Quarantine. Wow. Yes.
Quarantine.
Thank you.
Quarantine style.
Yeah.
I mean,
conversation.
Quarantine, if you will.
I don't know how much more time we got.
Quarantine.
I don't know how much time we got, but I definitely enjoy everybody.
Oh shit! It is 10 o'clock. Whatever.
Yeah, that
was quick.
Right,
I enjoyed this.
No guy wants to hear that.
I like talking about sex. Let's talk about sex, baby.
Hey.
Talk about you.
I thought you was waiting 3 days to see.
That's I'm like, Lord, they gonna be a bad.
No, I do. I have to make him wait today. But when he does see me, actually after this phone call, I'm gonna FaceTime him, and he's gonna see a little breast. He's gonna see some breasts. And
don't get it, Anna.
I'm gonna let him know what he's gonna, what he has to look forward to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. The miss me factor is so important.
Yeah.
So important.
Wait, is that
so
how
I'm gonna show him a little areola.
Okay.
And let him know that we will see each other soon.
Okay.
Right. Look. But most black girls, we can't show a little areola. We got to show this whole big ass areola because I'm a Southern girl. So when I show my areola, it's a real big one, okay?
She said it's a real big one.
Yes, darling.
It's a silver dollar around a quarter.
Damn right, Dave.
Silver dollar.
Ain't no little girl nipples over here.
Right, baby. Let him know, baby. Let him know, baby. These ain't no McDonald's pancakes over here, boo.
I'm telling you.
Okay. These Connie and Barbers.
When
baby.
these pop up, you know I'm serious.
Wow.
They are.
Yeah. Yes, it was definitely so much fun. Thank you so much for our guest, AJ.
Thanks for inviting us.
Shout out to social media.
We had such a blast with all of y'all.
I'm at Princess Anna on Instagram.
Okay,
that's all I have.
Look, I don't even really do social media like this. I did this for JB. So if you don't know me, you won't know me.
I like that. If you don't know, you won't.
All right. So KJ, what's your social media and your phone number for the girl?
Don't fuck it up with Keisha.
Right.
Keisha gonna beat your ass. Keisha homegirl. Keisha homegirl been listening to the whole thing. Keisha homegirl been listening to the whole thing.
You ain't gotta say it out loud, KJ. Just use your fingers, like.
Right.
Because I'm gonna get jealous and mute your ass.
Love it.
KJ. All right. Well, tell Keisha we said hi, okay?
Right. We're rooting for Keisha.
Okay, where can I find you at on FaceTime? Where can I find you on FaceTime at? What's your name on FaceTime?
Crystal, you already know.
Yeah.
I know that. See, we went to high school together, so we go back like 4 flats. But okay, so you don't want to put your information out there because you already got your lineup.
Yeah, everybody.
They're gonna find you on POF though.
She said POF.
Apparently, he's got someone in the batter circle. He's got someone on deck, and he's got like someone like waiting for like in the what the hell is it called? The dugout.
The dugout.
Yeah.
Nappy dugout.
Snappy.
Shit.
This was fun.
This was fun.
It was.
I enjoyed it.
Yes, you guys will have to come back on for some more quarantine love chronicles.
I want to talk about some more sex, so hit me up.
Right, hit me up. Let's do this again after my appointment. After my Mr. Fixer-Upper appointment.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Wear the mask, though. Wear the mask and the gloves. Do that for me.
I am the mask, baby.
Oh. All right.
Right.
Oh, I get that one. I get it.
I mean,
my goods gonna get.
Wait, what?
Wait.
I have questions about how that works with a mask. I'm just.
Hey, Dave, you look like a highly intelligent white man. No, you know what I'm talking about, Dave.
Here's the deal. I had this conversation with another show.
If you was Dave, I would be Wendy's, but not the daughter.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm okay with calling me daddy.
Hey, that's that. We can't do that backwoods of Georgia stuff, Dave. We gotta not be related.
I actually had this conversation with another show, and it was hilarious. It was like because we do a lot of live broadcasts from events, and they were like, "Dude, I saw you were like, I saw that you did a show from the Kink Ball." And I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "So have you noticed that like most of the like BDSM bondage shit, like that's mostly white people? Like apparently, go figure, black people have a problem with being like tied up and whipped."
All right. Yeah, no, I ain't going that far, Dave. That's too far.
I've done it before, but all right.
Right. Right. But hey, Jazz, you one of our light-skinned sisters. Go ahead, girl.
Okay.
Look,
I did the whipping.
I might need you to coach me through it one day.
I might need you to coach me through this one day.
I don't like being tied up, but I do
keep
like
trying,
being
but
whipped.
nah.
Oh,
I like
okay, then, Anna.
Oh,
y'all better
like
get that
it.
Gemini Cancer.
Right.
Okay.
Ow.
Hey, Miss
And
Walker.
what's your
she's something
sign,
else.
KJ?
I'm a Libra.
Oh hell, y'all crazy as hell. But that's my Mr. Fixer-Upper though. I'm gonna give y'all credit when it comes to certain things, but boy, y'all crazy as hell.
I like Libra guys are okay. They're okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Boy, well, I guess maybe what's your? You said, oh, you're a Scorpio. See, I'm an Aries.
Oh,
Taurus,
the best.
I'm on the
I'm the best.
I'm on the cusp too. So maybe it's because I'm a Ram and a Bull. So I'm over here like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me knock
I'm
your
just straight
scales
up
down.
Taurus, so
Right.
I'm an obstinate, bullheaded motherfucker. I got
Right. And don't you just hate Dave when a Libra's trying to be all balanced? You're like, let me knock your shit down.
So let me knock your shit down.
Well, thank y'all for joining us again.
Definitely.
Yep. Sending prayers.
This was fun.
It was. It was
It
definitely
was.
fun.
Have
This
a
is the
lot
fun
of
show.
fun,
I'm
y'all,
glad you guys
and
did
have
this.
Safety,
have fun and have good sex.
Sounds
Okay?
good to me.
If the sex isn't good, you gotta move on.
Damn, just like that.
You know?
Just like
Yeah.
Just like
Just like that.
just like
that's it.
Wow.
All right, toodles, y'all.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Hey.
Bye.
Chrissy Matt.
We out.
That was funny.
All right, that was fun. Thanks for putting me up.